आओ जी बोला क्यों फिर कि 5 मिनट रुको
लाइव हो जाना
लाइव है We are live. So the dress rehearsal for the T20 World Cup starts now.
Yes. What have we named our TV show?
Road to
T20 World Cup. It is the road. The road is starting from north of India.
Yeah.
Mohali.
Result is not important. The journey is more important, huh?
Oh, result is very important.
No, here the result is not important. Journey is, but result is important from 23rd of October.
No, that's what I'm saying.
MCG.
When you say road to the T20 World Cup,
then road is important.
The road is important, not the result.
Not result. See, I'll tell you why. We are masters in winning bilateral.
Yeah.
So we win the bilateral. See, it doesn't mean we'll do well in World Cup. Nobody knows.
Also, slightly weakened Australia team, full strength Australia in the World Cup in home conditions.
No, plus also we are kings of bilateral.
Although big news for Australia, Tim David making his debut.
No surprise.
I think that was
no
expected.
surprise.
That
No
was
surprise.
Very interested to see him on this pitch. Because
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he tonked the ball.
Exactly, that's why.
Any pitch.
Will he get to bat?
That's also a good question. With Finch.
No, but you are saying that he'll not get to bat.
He should.
I think you're undermining India's
See, Finch
bowling.
will go very early.
Exactly.
Bhuvneshwar, Kumar.
If
out
Bhuvi
by
plays.
Bhuvi will play.
No, I'm saying because he has been playing for quite some time back
Bhuvi
to back.
will play. Bhuvi in swinger, Finch
gone. He'll try hitting a flick.
Then Steve Smith will spend time on the crease. Then Matthew Wade, we never know which Matthew Wade turns up. The one who will tonk the ball outside or the one who will fall.
No, it also depends whether he gets to open or if he's going to bat in the lower middle order.
I'm saying if he's opening, that's fine.
Yeah.
So then Maxwell, you never know, lottery.
Maxwell is a gamble.
Gamble. So David can come.
Tim David can
come.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But what are you looking forward to in this series?
Tim David, firstly, I'm looking forward to it. I want to watch him.
He's an entertainer.
He's an entertainer. I want to watch him.
So you want to get entertained?
Yes.
Irrespective of the result.
Results don't matter. Because I'm saying, I'll give you an example. What if India wins this bilateral series? What does that tell you? Nothing. Because India anyway win all bilateral series. But the problem is in the World Cups, now when the knockout stage.
Okay. So will you say the same thing if in case India go on to lose this series then?
No, then also I will not be overly worried so long as few things are, doing well. For example, like Bhuvi, I can Bumrah, I can see in like full form. Harshal is bowling some good slower balls towards the death. If I see all of those things coming together, Hardik Pandya in form a bit.
Hardik Pandya is
X
in form,
factor. No, he's been in form. He won you that game versus Pakistan.
Aaron Finch will bowl first.
Obviously, 110,000%. There you go. Aaron Finch, Australia won the toss, bowling first. By the way, this ground toss is crucial.
Yeah, exactly.
You will have Dew in the second innings.
Dew, yes.
Dew.
Matthew Wade gave him the cap. That's interesting.
Yeah, Matthew Wade. And it's interesting, doubly interesting because Wade is slightly short and Tim David's probably the tallest guy on the team.
Yeah, because now
Finch also is short.
Even Finch is going to hug him and he's practically hugging him here.
No, he's a big unit. Tim David is a big unit.
Absolutely.
The first time that he'll play for Australia.
Yes.
For all these months and years, they've been saying that Tim David, talking about Tim David. Of course, he played for Singapore.
Yeah.
Now he's back in Australia colours and has also been named in the T20 World Cup for Australia. But for India, I think they still are they sure about the combination of the 11?
No.
I'm saying, wouldn't they want to try?
What would you and me picked the same 11 yesterday, didn't we? No, you had said Rohit will rest.
I am saying, see, Bhuvi and Deepak Chahar, of course, you can't compare the experience, but I am saying, Deepak Chahar, just in case a situation arises where one of these two fast bowlers who have been named in the T20 World Cup squad, Bumrah and Harshal Patel, just in case, God forbid, if they break down, you need to have that backup ready. So I am saying, why not use these opportunities and give Deepak Chahar some
See,
time?
then you and I only criticize now.
I
What is the
won't.
point that you're not playing the
Exactly.
full-fledged
Play your
team?
core.
I think Deepak Chahar might get games, but as usual, third match of the
Also, here the
3T20.
problem-
Rohit Sharma for sure is opening with KL Rahul, right?
Clearly.
You
One
said
theory
that Rohit
has
Sharma
been thrown out of the window. Yeah.
No, but I agree with your take on experimenting. Main problem here is both your two strike bowlers are also coming back from injury. So
But when I say experimenting, you also have to see, you don't know whether Bumrah and Harshal Patel are in the rhythm or not. So you would want somebody who's already in the rhythm. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, he is fresh from that 5-wicket haul that he took against Afghanistan, was the leading wicket taker
in the Asia Cup, yes,
Okay.
11 wickets.
Yes.
So we had the leading wicket taker with us. We had the second highest run getter also, and then
And then you did not make the final.
Yeah,
That's
typical.
normal of Indian cricket. We have stars. That is what Gautam Gambhir said in a recent interview. Don't make prima donnas superstars in the dressing room. Be careful. Let players be players. Please show me the thing. Yeah, we have to see the team, Shivam. Keep it
team
on.
is not out, I guess.
It'll come out anytime. They made one change from their last.
Who?
Australia said
Australia.
last, but
So they played last against Sri Lanka.
yeah, that too in July, I think.
Yeah.
No, but earlier 11.
Bumrah is not playing.
Oh.
Big news.
So Deepak Chahar most likely.
Then Deepak Chahar.
Then Deepak
gets
Chahar
in.
gets-
Yes.
Or Umesh.
Oh, Umesh has also
Umesh is
come.
also there, yeah.
But I think you should give Deepak Chahar a go.
Yeah,
but then the
because-
only thing will be Bhuvi and Deepak Chahar similar bowlers.
But then for that matter, even Umesh was the exact same role.
But
Death,
Umesh is slightly different.
even Umesh Yadav has been guilty of giving
Pant
up.
also misses out. Pant also misses out.
Fair enough.
I didn't. That's
That I
not-
said DK was going to play.
So that means Akshar will be starting for sure.
We don't know.
Otherwise, no left-hander,
Ashwin
I'd
and-
be very shocked.
Ashwin and Akshar is left. So two things we can confirm. Jasprit Bumrah is not playing.
Akshar and Chahar.
And okay. So we have Akshar and Chahar. So Deepak, no Chahal. So that's
Chahar.
UZ
Oh,
Chahar.
but Akshar is there. So there we go. There's your two spinners.
But we don't know who the third fast bowler is.
That could very well
So
be.
the Indian team, the news is no Rishabh Pant, and in bowling no Jasprit Bumrah. UZ Chahal, Akshar Patel, your two spinners, which is safe to say no Ashwin also then,
Yeah.
right? No Ashwin.
Also an indication that Akshar Patel is ahead of Ashwin. I'm just asking.
Yeah. I
that
think
we
then
had
Ashwin-
said that.
Yeah. And
Hadn't you said the same? Hadn't you picked the team?
No, all things
I'm
that
asking.
we say,
Are
we may
heard.
not think.
Are heard.
No, we don't know.
All things we say are heard. There is Mr. SMG.
Yeah.
so then I guess Ashwin will be that person who will only come in and against a team that has predominantly left-handers, three left-handers type.
So Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, Suryakumar Yadav, this is your top four. Then you have Dinesh Karthik, Hardik Pandya, Akshar Patel and Harshal Patel. Then you have Bhuvneshwar
Umesh
Kumar,
Yadav.
Umesh Yadav.
Wow.
Told ya.
That means they're going to be trusting Bhuvi in the death, most likely.
I see the thing with Deepak Chahar Bhuvi is that Deepak Chahar they're going to treat as Bhuvi replacement, and Shami was going to be Jasprit Bumrah's replacement. But Jasprit Bumrah
Shami's
as
got
a
caught
replacement, Shami got COVID,
And so they brought in
Umesh.
Umesh.
So Umesh is Jasprit Bumrah's replacement. I think that's how they're looking at it.
No, I get it. I'm just wondering.
Imagine for Umesh Yadav, yeah.
First
Yeah,
T20
must be
since
from
2019.
nowhere
From 2019.
comes in, and even when he came in, he must have thought I just have to be there, probably carrying drinks, playing 11, first game, boom.
Interesting, huh?
It's sometime destiny.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, hypothetically, what if he has an outstanding series?
I mean,
You will have to take him as reserve. You won't make a change to 11. He'll go
Especially in
and play.
Australia,
Huh?
where
Take him.
if you have a bowler who can hit the deck hard,
get swing.
yeah, the only
And
problem,
pace.
the only problem that I see with Umesh Yadav is he is a very good bowler, an experienced bowler. The only problem that I see is that he's been
Changes, put the changes in.
guilty of giving away far too many runs, especially in the death in this format. Umesh Yadav, who would have thought that Umesh Yadav?
Exactly, big news. I think that's what I'm saying. Sometimes destiny, the way it is written, is that.
Shivam, once this is done, can you also
That you want to
increase the
listen to
font
this
size?
interview also
No.
about favorite films?
No,
See, it's about that only.
no, I'm sure this
There.
could be a very good movie. That Chak the Express. So that's what Virat was saying. In fact, talking to the broadcaster, he is saying that Anushka Sharma, his wife, has been working really, really hard and is enjoying cricket, playing cricket rather. I'm sure they both are married to each other. She is enjoying cricket, or she must be enjoying cricket for all these years. Now she's enjoying playing the game. Good.
Okay, coming back.
Thoda sa, Shivam, if you can just increase the font size.
Biggest news, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, no Jasprit Bumrah. Does that worry you?
Yeah, ever since the moment he went to NCA for that rehab after that injury, I was wondering if actually he could make it back, and of course he would have.
That's a worrying sign.
If maybe maybe he's not recovered fully.
No, so then my point is, if he's not, I understand you have to take him for the World Cup. You should have let him again. Just
Maybe they will give
Try
him
and-
a game or two in this series.
okay.
They don't want to push him. Maybe they want, or they are getting. See, irrespective whether Jasprit Bumrah plays this game or not, he will surely, if he is fit, he will surely start in the playing 11.
No. I agree. But my point is, we guys wanted to see a Jasprit Bumrah play. Na? See, the big talking point was what? Are we going to see the 11 today that will be there on 23rd of October at the MCG versus Pakistan? And if I had asked all of you, you would have all said yes.
Absolutely.
Today we're going to see that 11, right?
Which includes Bumrah.
No,
Of course.
I wasn't sure.
Oh, you had said Rohit is not.
No.
Yeah, of
But,
course.
but you picked Bumrah in your 11, so
No. He's right, because he said Rohit will not play.
No, but because rarely you would see, what you think.
What was the thought process before, at the time where you thought that Rohit will not play today?
No, I
There
thought
must be some reason.
No, I thought maybe he could test a few combinations and maybe
Oh, like
would
he
say-
had done in the Asia Cup. That's what prompted you.
Yeah, he
the
would.
last game.
Because as you only said, let's not read too much into these bilateral series, the results of these bilateral series. So how does it matter? He would have rested himself. So KL Rahul, Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik, Kartik, Akshar, Bhuvi, Harshal, Umesh, Chahal.
I had picked the exact same 11 yesterday.
Except for?
Except for
Umesh.
Jasprit Bumrah, because I expected Bumrah to be fit and make it.
True.
He's not fit, obviously, so Umesh has come. That is a big surprise.
that's his first T20 since 2019. So.
Since 2019. That's a long
And it's
gap.
also worth remembering 2020, he didn't play many games. 2021, he got picked by Delhi Capitals, didn't play a single game. 2022, when he got picked up by Kolkata at base price,
Good
people
season.
were shocked, and he bowled like a man with a point to prove.
Yeah. Like a man possessed.
Absolutely.
Bowling
Bumrah.
quick.
And it would have been better if Jasprit Bumrah would have started on this particular ground. At times, Mohali, the conditions are such that fast bowlers tend to enjoy here more. Comparatively, so maybe if he would have made his comeback here in Mohali, would have got a few wickets, would have boosted his confidence, would have boosted the team's confidence, more importantly. But fair enough, I'm sure the medical experts would have
Made that call.
advised him, or he would have taken that call. Let's wait for a game or two.
But that's why I say destiny. How Umesh Yadav in county cricket gets injured there. Comes here.
And he was
And
supposed
gets an India record.
And I think he was supposed to go to NCA. No?
Yeah.
They said no, come to the Indian team. Then must have thought I'll come to the Indian team carrying the drinks 11. Rahul Vasudev has a question. Please take the question.
Yeah, I'll read it. He says that we should have played our best 12. I'm assuming he means 11. Bad choice to play out of contention players. I hope that they give the top 7 batters some consistency. The team needs to gel well at this
So
point.
it's not 11 that he's talking about. I think he meant 12.
The
so
12th man also.
Yeah. So basically, he's saying somebody who was not there or who's far below in that pecking order. Somebody, suddenly he gets into the 11. So maybe he's referring to that call of Umesh Yadav playing ahead of Deepak Chahar, or maybe Rishabh Pant could
But
have.
then that is no Pant versus
was out of
Umesh.
the-
No, I'm saying, which makes it clear that Pant is not in your starting 11 against Pakistan on 23rd.
But he was, if you remember, was not in the starting 11 versus
Even
Pakistan
yeah,
in the
yeah,
first
yeah,
nation.
Yeah, the only reason
Had-
he came back in was because
Jadeja got injured.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So that I think that after Jadeja got injured, they had to change the thing, bring in a left-hander. That didn't serve them well.
at all.
And to be fair, Pant got his chance but didn't make use of
Make
those
any
chances.
use of it. Absolutely.
He should have got a few runs there.
He has nobody else but himself.
Himself.
At this
to
point,
blame.
and he got a very long rope even prior. In fact, we were expecting he'd be starting the Asia Cup.
Yeah.
DK starting was a surprise.
At this point in time, the only advantage that I see with Pant is that he's a left-hander.
Exactly.
His batting
Yeah.
is not giving me too much of confidence.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
that's all. The only thing is that he breaks that monotony of right-handers in that top order and middle order. Otherwise, I agree. I'll go with the 11 that at least the batting order that this team has picked.
That's what I'm saying. One Jasprit Bumrah in, that's your team on 23rd of October versus Pakistan at MCG. This is your team. Barring some major injury again, I don't know.
We don't know.
That's your team. Bumrah comes in, and now only thing I'm saying about Bumrah, I'm slightly worried that if he's not playing today, I hope it's nothing serious, and I hope he can be fit in time for that 23rd.
See, the injury was serious. And when it happened, as I said earlier, also it could actually, if you push him. If he pushes himself further, it could lead to something more threatening. But I think so. Let him take his time. He is good enough a bowler to get back into the team any day.
Oh yeah. Somebody had asked me, I think the other day we were chatting in a question game, who's the X factor? Hardik, of course, but even Jasprit Bumrah.
Yeah.
In form Jasprit Bumrah can turn the
He's a
game on
match
its
winner.
head.
Instant.
Even in his second spell, he's
Yeah.
bowling that 10th or 12th over. The team is running away. The opposition, they are running away, and he'll just pick a couple of wickets in that one over, and suddenly the complexion of that match will change.
Yep, agreed. One other thing, because I just saw him bowl, and all of us must look forward to, is Adam Zampa versus Virat Kohli.
Yeah.
Juicy,
Very interesting battle.
juicy contest.
Zampa actually has had his number in recent
Yeah.
games.
Yep. And I mean, for Virat, leg spinners had been troubling him. He had a decent game against Hasaranga. Then against Rashid also.
Yeah.
And Shadab. I mean, he got. So it'll be interesting now. The one that troubled him the most in Adam Zampa is going to be coming to bowl. So that should be interesting.
Pradeep Trivalsan, I'll agree with this point. The problem with Umesh is either he's exceptional
Yeah.
with his bowling, or he gets stomped all over the park. I agree to a great extent. There is nothing in between.
Yeah.
Mayank is saying if the Indian team reaches semi-final of the T20 World Cup, it will be a huge achievement given the redundant template the team prefers. I'm not sure, Mayank. I tell you, I think there are about 5-6 teams anyone can do. It's about having 1 or 2 good days, 1 or 2 good games, and on the day, toss also kind of sometimes plays a role. 1 or 2 good partnership or drop catch here, and they can make a huge difference. So.
And as it is, Mayank, I don't think Nikhil will appreciate that comment, because he's already, he had to come back from the Asia Cup early, and T20 World Cup.
Doesn't matter. Even if I was not going there, I would have not agreed with it.
No, I'm saying, there are 2 things to it. No, obviously, we want India to play the final. And semi-final.
Not play. I want to be in that aircraft
while they're
when the trophy is coming with the team.
But why will the
Back
trophy
it will come to India.
Okay, with the team. Okay.
The team that aircraft now, which will be bringing the trophy back, landing in Mumbai or Delhi, wherever it will
So
land.
you've booked your tickets?
I don't know, na.
Okay. Oh,
The tickets will be booked.
Oh, that's a later thing.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
be done
much-
now.
So there are first the 23rd of October will decide a lot of things. Forget
Exactly,
semis or final.
Seriously.
For all you know, 26th of October I may be taking.
But you know,
quite possible.
and every time, we are playing Pakistan, although it helps the organizers, the tournament organizers to give that tournament, because the India-Pakistan matches, it does give a fillip to the tournament. All the attraction and jazziness. But past couple of times, we haven't been too lucky
Yes.
to start
That's what
with
I'm saying.
Pakistan.
Saying forget the flight which will bring the thing. 25th, 6th October I had to bring. Maybe no, Diwali I can't reach back. 24th, na Diwali.
Yeah.
That I'll have to miss.
That I miss, right?
That's too.
But good thing is that unlike the last T20 World Cup, India I think will play one of the minnows or
In the middle, yeah. It will not be. Yeah,
The
last
second
time it
game.
was Pakistan,
New
Then
Zealand,
New Zealand,
Khatam.
And that's it.
Tata,
That tournament
bye-bye.
was done.
Over.
By the way, the gap I think was a week.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah,
for
1 week.
Pakistan and 1 week,
1 week.
for the next game. And you did nothing in the
And
middle.
players, by the way, were not too happy with
Yeah, that was not
Virat
good.
especially wasn't too happy.
No. In fact, a lot of people pointed out that has been unfair.
Yeah.
You're getting into a rhythm. You sit 1 week twiddling your thumb
Doing
where
nothing.
everyone else was playing.
Exactly.
That was bad planning. So, by the way, let's take a few comments. Udit Chandani is saying we should not risk Bumrah. Let him rest the whole series. If he's not 100%, nobody
can't
want
beat
him to
that.
play. I don't
Yeah,
want him.
yeah,
I said that it is a bit scary or makes us nervous that he's not 100%. But the gap then for the World Cup is very less. Assuming he's not 100%. Match after injury, such a long gap versus Pakistan, high pressure game. You want to play him also, but he's going to be rusty. A lot of things will, go.
Maybe
against.
the fast bowlers break down.
But Harshal has to play. We'll see whether. But they're different bowlers, na. See what
they
Harshal
both-
brings
coming back
to
for
the
the-
But they
table.
both are in the 11. No?
Yeah, they will be because
They will
they
be.
bring different things to the team. I think that is why I think this change of not bringing a Deepak Chahar, who is also your backup at the
Pacer,
World Cup, not in the 11, and someone like Umesh comes in, just tells you that that's the reason they were bringing Shami for that, hit the deck genuinely quick bowler that they want, which he is not there. What was that thing? Silly point, CSK. He's the naughty one who said about the picture also, na?
Yes,
Picture
the
of
snake one,
snake
yes.
picture. He's the one who passed the
Same
comment.
one.
He,
Okay.
What is he saying?
Oh man, he's saying that the astrologer who predicted that Virat will return to form in September also predicted he will get injured before the World Cup. Dear God, let that not happen.
What was that?
I don't remember. I didn't watch that, to be honest. But
Can't remember. We'll get the astrologer.
We'll call him.
We'll
Ask
call the
him.
Panditji. With the high risk.
Okay, good question. Sridhar Sagarkar is saying, with the high risk cricket that India are playing, you could be 70 for 4 in 10 overs. Yes. Will DK work out to bat and win you game from there? How can you pick someone only for 10? No, so Sridhar, by the way, I agree with you, but I think that's not DK's problem. Because Gautam Gambhir also pointed out that DK should play, but if the team management themselves have decided no, even an Akshar Patel will go bat ahead of him and he's only there for 10 balls, that's unfair. DK is the same guy who's even opened in test matches.
Exactly.
So you allow him to play, na? My point is exactly this. If you're 70 for 4 in 10, let him walk there. Let him play a inning like Rajapaksha played
Yes.
for Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Because he's also going to do that job, but some days if he has to come in, he has to
you
play.
can't always be only playing 10 balls.
Exactly. So let him come there and let an Akshar play like a Hasaranga. Only will happen if you allow them.
If you trust him to bat
exactly.
at number 6,
Otherwise-
regardless of the circumstances.
Yeah, exactly my point. So
Shiva, go down.
What is he saying? Just play. GGK says just play Umesh, Bumrah, Arshdeep in Australian conditions, and we win. We are with a perfect combination, and rest batting is today perfect. Your thoughts? Okay. So he's saying Umesh, Bumrah, and Arshdeep. That's very. So he's removed
knocked
Bhuvi out
entirely.
Yes.
and Harshal.
And Arshal.
That's a big call, GGK. No, I don't think I agree.
Yeah, especially. I don't think that team has that sort of a thought process.
Yeah. Yep. Same question. Proni Datta saying, don't you think Arshdeep will make it into the 11 instead of Harshal or Bhuvi? Not at the moment, I don't think so. I don't think so, but I know Rahul thinks that
I would prefer him there in place of Harshal as well.
Harshal.
Yeah.
But what Harshal is bringing is different.
I think Harshal is a wicket-taking option.
Yeah.
Arshdeep, on the other hand, is somebody who's very good in containing.
Very economical.
So the moment you get a wicket that Harshal can get you, suddenly you will see that the run rate will also, the scoring rate will also drop. So Harshal gives you those two aspects with one player. Arshdeep, maybe I think, but although I would want to see Arshdeep in that 11.
Jairaj says KL's 100 loading. By the way, this is a ground that KL enjoys. For Kings 11, he played some good knocks.
He had some good knocks.
So he knows the condition, and I think the conditions suit him. He's the timer of the ball coming onto the bat. Even though India will be batting first, batting second would have been even better. But I think these conditions suit him. He knows the conditions, having played for Kings 11. So yeah, and what I liked about KL was yesterday he came for the press conference. He needn't. Captain could have come, but captain came a day before. But you knew, and even he knew that if he comes, questions will be asked of him on his form, this, that.
So maybe you thought the last innings that he played, he got a 62.
No, but he did the presser after that, and you know what was asked in that presser.
No, that's why.
Will you allow Rohit? So he still came, but he took all the questions.
No, maybe he thought that the journalists, they would have had ran out of questions, so maybe they'll not repeat the same questions
about strike rate, about this. But what I liked is he came and faced.
But good thing also that I also like was that change of approach.
Stop it there.
A few years ago he said strike rates are overrated, and yesterday he said, if that's an issue, I'm ready to.
No, he says nobody is perfect, I'm working on it, but he said also you got to look at strike rate in different perspective. Just don't keep harping about
Just don't keep looking at the overall strike rates, like 40 matches. 50
just like
matches,
his strike rate. He says, look at the match, the situation.
I would agree with
what happened in that match. Did you win with 120 strike rate? Did that inning help you win? Then that inning becomes important. You will just look at the total strike rate and say his strike rate is this and that. Which I think is a fair point. Revan Singh is saying, sir, what do you think? Who will win today? Crowd is too high. What does he mean?
Oh, exactly what it's a problematic statement.
I know it's in
make.
Punjab, the match, but what does he mean by crowd? He's saying a lot of people have come. Is that what he's trying to say?
Or maybe he means they're just like,
they're very excited.
The atmosphere is great.
No, crowd is exciting. They've come there. They are high on, spirit. Chak de fatte. They want to, and who will win? I think it's going to be a very close contest now that Australia is chasing. Chasing is going to be a big advantage in this ground. Australia chasing, even though they're without their 4 players, I think will be.
And they'll have to come up with a new opening combination.
Apparently, Green will be the one opening.
Why?
Cameron Green.
No. Cameron.
At least according to the way the team sheet goes.
No, don't go by the team sheet.
Never know, What if experiment? Only India can experiment or what? Surya Kumar Yadav.
Matthew Wade will open either.
No, Wade was showed him down.
That can be.
Bats down the order.
By the way, let's quickly go through the 11. So there's Aaron Finch, Cameron Green, Steve Smith, Glenn Marshall, John English.
English is at 5.
Tim David, Matthew Wade, Pat Cummins, Nathan Ellis, Adam Zampa, Josh Hazelwood. So no Richardson.
Kane Richardson doesn't make it.
Ellis is there. And they've got spinning option in Zampa. David can also bowl, and Maxwell.
Maxwell, of course.
Yeah.
The main second spinner, right?
Yeah, he can. So looks like
it'll be easier for a finger spinner to control the ball on this ground because with all the dew around.
So maybe Matthew Wade open.
No, that's what we have been saying, that
But
Matthew
here they're
Wade will
listing
open, but
him.
the team sheet says
I don't think Cameron Green will open. I think
Even I
Josh
doubt
Inglis
it.
will open or
Matthew Wade.
Or Matthew Wade.
Yeah, I agree. I also think that that's the.
Or maybe both of them will open because Aaron Finch will get out early.
First over, in swinger.
That's how his form is. No?
I mean, to be fair, his form was like
Bhuvaneshwar
that
is playing.
Last year, I think his form has been like this for now a couple of years. In 2008, before the Border Gavaskar Trophy, Mayank Thapliyal, Captain Anil Kumble assured Virender Sehwag, Gautam Gambhir of playing a full series even if they score 0 in every match. Can such assurances be given now? Okay, did this happen? I don't remember.
Yeah, no, remember, I think he's talking about when Virender Sehwag wasn't picked and Anil Kumble asked for him and he was flown in.
Okay,
Yeah.
England.
No, Australia.
Border Gavaskar.
Oh yeah,
Border
yeah.
Gavaskar, Australia, he was, He was not in the scheme thing, he had been dropped. Anil Kumble said, no, I want Viru in my team. He's an X Factor guy. He came in and smashes. I think. Proneet Datta says, can India use Harshal in place of a spinner since he anyway bowls in the middle and bowls cutters? That way India can use Ashdeep, Bhuvi, Bumrah and Harshal.
You know what, Harshal does bowl a fair bit in the death as well.
Yeah.
Harshal actually is a death specialist.
Exactly.
His point I think is like go with 4 fast bowlers.
That will make it 5.
That will make it 5, yeah, and just 1 spinner. Which again, you're dropping a spinner. Which
But
in
how does it
Australia,
help? How
in
does it
Australia, you could do that. I don't know.
No, but how does it help?
But your batting will then suffer.
Yeah, batting will
Your
suffer.
Batting will
tail,
suffer.
yeah.
Because with Akshar at 7, you get some batting, which will not happen as soon as you drop. So I understand what you're saying, and Harshal is a decent bat, but not
That
as,
decent, no.
Not this Patel isn't as good as the other Patel,
Other Patel.
Akshar Patel. This Harshal is good. So there, the opening question is also answered for
Rohit
you.
and KL.
Rohit and KL.
Captain and vice captain.
Akshat is saying, do you think this is the most balanced team across the globe in terms of batting firepower? No, I don't think
South
so.
Africa would maybe. Even Australia for that
See,
matter.
I
Full
think
strength
With
Australia.
Temba Bavuma.
I was telling about Temba, nobody picked him.
Went unsold in this SA20.
That is why I say South Africa's selection
Yeah.
dodgy. Yeah. In franchise cricket, nobody picked. I think it will be the example. First time ever, the national captain of a T20 side goes unsold in the
Dean
auction.
Elgar also went unsold. The
He's
test
a
captain.
test captain. that's understandable. Like Pujara goes unsold in IPL, you can understand, right?
Temba
But
Bavuma.
imagine an Indian T20 player here, let alone a captain, goes unsold in the
Point
auction. In the
Morgan
IPL.
also, I think, in the past has gone unsold.
No, no.
2021 he went unsold, right? This year's auction, 2022, no one picked him.
But he was
No, but
past
he
his
was
prime.
not,
He was all
yeah.
He's in
nearing
no
his
form.
retirement also.
And he got picked for SA20, accelerated auction.
So I don't think Achant, it's the most. I tell you why it doesn't make India the most balanced, because we don't have too many all-rounders. When I look in Australia,
They have
almost
all-
everyone can do dual role.
Look at
Any team.
Ah,
A lot of teams.
New Zealand, Australia,
Yeah.
England.
Pakistan as well. Actually, a lot of those guys can bowl. They go in with 5 bowlers, but Iftikhar bowls a bit, Nawaz bowls.
Yeah, so majority of them are, I'm sorry to use that word,
No, no, please.
bits and
bits and pieces players. Yeah.
No, but if you are bits and pieces and as good as Ravindra Jadeja, people will take it. Yeah.
No, are they?
I'm
Are
just
they
saying.
as good as?
No, but this was originally
See,
used
I
for
think
Ravindra.
when you talk about balance, this was
Australia for me. No one
Achyut
beats-
Thakur. Okay, so I think with one player, in the absence of one player, see the balance of this
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One player
But
is
even
out,
with him, you were not the most balanced, is what I'm
Correct.
saying.
but still you were better.
But of course,
No, but
he's
that
made a
way you
huge
look at
difference.
Australia, then of the 4 players who aren't travelling, 2 all-rounders.
In fact, can I tell you, even Sri Lanka, just that they don't have famous names.
correct,
But look at their
correct.
batting.
Yes.
Till Karunaratne, they're all decent batsmen. Yeah, they're all
Yes.
bowlers. Their captain,
Yes.
Hasaranga, all of these guys are primarily
Fantastic.
bowlers, but they're very good batsmen as well.
Correct.
So they also have like a lot of these all-rounders in their team.
Oh, KL is off the mark.
Off the mark.
Was down the
Yeah,
leg side.
off his legs. Okay, predictions, any? How many runs? Oh, smiles exchanged between Josh and KL.
Do they have anything to do with the Hazelwood is playing for
Chennai. He was with Chennai, then went
Then-
to.
no,
this year he played for RCB.
RCB, yeah.
So no franchise connections there.
No.
It was a gift.
Yeah. Score 189. I say India
Ew.
score. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good batting track.
Yes. Score
Yeah.
167.
He just
I
said it
said
was a
good
good
batter.
Oh.
Okay, I'll go with the
47.
190.
190.
192. Once Jain 161.
Ricky Patel says 194.
Silly point is being silly again.
Look at this
268.
delivery.
68.
Look at this.
Pradeep
Nah.
Srivastava says 175 for 6. That's quite precise. Love
Please
Gandhi has
even
gone
give
with
them-
I thought I was being
173.
generous.
Ricky Patel 194. He's very close to what I said.
Jay Thakkar saying 133.
Jay Thakkar. He's taken Rahul's place today.
Why?
Usually you come up
Oh,
Oh.
he was way out of the
very-
crease.
yeah.
Way out. Now KL is back in.
with. Okay, bye-bye. See you mid-innings. Road to the World Cup starts
Now.
now.